Charlie, if you are doing well, when him say Akachi Awoji, a bit to Ghana or Jibe, if I say $4,000. Or say me buy a
obey them about you. Because you're already okay. You are taking the dollars. Don't come.
Like I said, my situation got me here. So fine, it's good. We both have a better education. Everybody has their own reasons. But if you are in a position where you feel so you're okay, you don't really need a butchery.
Okay.
The flex is in you are so you have so much comfortability. So which me be strap now. That's the flex zone. See, you are butchery. The flex they say you also be a strap no. And the flex zone. And the flex. And then flex zone. Because why you're here to the point to say you are comfortable in your own country, you don't have to come out of your comfort zone. You are in your comfort zone. Only come out from your comfort zone for vacation. Now I go back to your comfort. And then flex no. But this is not a comfort zone. This is, as I said, every day we wake up, we feel like we are a fish out of the sea. And we have to hustle and get something. Until Ghana, now you have the flexibility to say, wait till to climb. But make us are going to climb for sure. We need to go to other countries and all that. But and yet in China, say, I was all about you. Bet me have a shark. Bet me have a shark. And enjoy your life.
See, and I know before going to Canada, you had things on your mind, some expectations, some perceptions, and all that. Upon arrival, was those perceptions met versus the reality on grounds?
So, for me, when I was coming, the expectation was I will come and then work while schooling. In my head, I thought it would be easy.
But then
because I was like, you see, there is this perception of white people don't really learn that much. Like, I know there was this perception of like, you see the way we suffer with studies in Ghana. We always thought that, those in abroad, I don't think they stress them that much. My dear.
It's not that
the stress is here. The stress is here. It's not easy.
Wow.
Every week there is something. Every week you have something, presentation, assignment, project. I don't know, maybe it's the masters, but I didn't find it easy. It was hard to balance the school with,
and then the work.
With the work. So if you're coming here thinking that, Charlie, it's going to be, it's not easy. It's like the studies, we are going to master you, like, they are going to press you
toughen you up. Yeah,
they're going to toughen you up. So that was my expectation. And
so it's literally the same. How the teaching goes, how the lecturing goes, is the same as how we experience in Ghana, or slight difference.
Well, I would say the difference is these people, they are kind of like pressurized, or they are kind of obligated to respect students, so they can't disrespect students.
Okay.
But Ghana, if you fool, they will disrespect you. That's the difference.
They don't care about you.
So I think that's the difference. But they teach, they'll come, they'll lecture.
Okay.
Do they care? I mean, it depends on the person. If you ask a question, they will answer.
Okay.
They will not. That's what I'm saying, that the difference is they're obligated to respect you. You know, in Ghana, you can ask a question and the teacher will say you're asking a foolish question. But here, they'll smile and answer. Even though within them, they don't like it that you're asking a stupid question, but they would smile and answer your question. So that's the difference.
Okay. and you go to school every day?
Yeah.
Monday to Friday?
For my program, the good thing is I was going to school Fridays and Saturdays alone.
Oh, that's perfect. You have a lot of time on your hands to work.
Yes, so
and I know when I stressful, no, Ama. Hey.
Charlie, the thing is that every time they'll meet you on, so Friday, we have from morning to evening, Saturday from morning to evening. And then when they meet you, they'll make sure they power you up.
Okay. For the week
for
ahead
the
of
next
you.
week. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So every week, and it's more of group work. That's the thing. The
Okay.
program is more of group work. So if you end up in a group
Group
that's
that
challenge,
that have lazy people.
my first semester was the worst. Like I don't even want to get into it because like I'll waste time. But like my first semester, I ended up in so many bad groups that
Wow. And you can't
it
change
was
it.
like you can't. So the second semester, I opened my eye. The way I shine my eyes, because the first semester now I know those who don't like doing work. I know those who are
Uh-huh.
lazy. I know those who complain. Like I now
Uh-huh.
know everybody.
Okay.
So second semester, I was like, shine your eyes and
Mm.
make sure that all my group. So second semester was good. Like I loved all my group members. Oh, and when it comes to the expectation of work, I would
Mm.
say that for me, it met my expectation because I came in August 20th, and by September 20, the job was a remote. It was a remote work with my professor.
Oh,
So God has been good.
remote
Like
works are the best. Or what do you think?
yeah, yep, yes, very flexible. Like you can go anywhere. So because of that, like when it's holidays or something, I go to my friend Kojo. He lives
Okay.
2 hours away. He lives in the countryside of Nova Scotia.
Okay.
I can go to him. When I go there, I'm still working. I have my laptop. I do
Mm.
meetings. I work. So yes, remote work is the best.
I see. Then you are lucky
But I
because
like hybrid.
okay, because it can get
Yeah.
boring sometimes.
Yes.
Because I think you were lucky because I know some people who, in their
Mhm.
early stages of settling in, they had to take on cleaning jobs and all that.
Yep.
It
Yep.
wasn't the same at your end, I guess.
Yeah, for me, it wasn't the same, but for those around me, yes,
Wow.
people went through it. Like it took people a whole semester. Someone came in August or September, and then through that year, from August to December, they didn't have any job
Wow.
until the next year. Yeah, until the next year, I think April or something like or March. Yes, for Canada, if you need like these minimum wage jobs like
Mhm.
sweeping, cleaning, selling, those ones you get to. But the problem is if you need a corporate role,
Mhm.
like a corporate role that corresponds with your certificate, that is where
Mhm.
the problem is. You will search,
Okay.
you will search, you can apply for like 1,000 jobs.
You not
That
get.
one is not easy. It's not easy. Oh.
So it's just like
It's
Ghana.
not easy. That
It's like
exactly.
Ghana
Here,
now because
it's
how,
who you
what
know.
do you think is the problem?
Here is a community. They like to know you, and
Okay.
HR they don't like taking risk. So
Okay.
even when you apply, you are in the midst of a lot of people. But if you want to be ahead, you have to talk to maybe book a meeting with a recruiter, or maybe go for an event, meet someone, talk to the person. Like when they know you in person, they are more comfortable
Okay.
than when you apply and you are just in the system. That one they can choose whoever they want. But you are more closer to getting a job when like you network with them. So you have to go to networking events.
Hey.
You have to be on
Going to
LinkedIn,
do a
marketing
host.
yourself on
You have
LinkedIn.
to do a host over
Yes,
there.
a hunch, exactly. LinkedIn, you have to, DM people, you have to post yourself, post something educational,
Wow.
like it's just a lot. So I mean that's the route I'm in right now because I'm done with my studies.
Okay.
And I'm looking to get in a full-time job. I'm
Okay.
still doing the job I'm doing since
Mm,
last, but it's a part-time.
okay.
It's a part-time, but I need like a full-time role
Okay.
to kind of like Charlie, man needs money. And I did the part-time was when you come here as a student, you are limited by hours. You're supposed to work 20
Yeah.
hours exactly.
But is it good
So
or
I
bad?
couldn't do full-time. I understand the government for doing that.
But the money
I
too is
understand that,
important.
but the money too is important. But I understand, like some people come here, they want to just come to Canada and come and work, and they will rather use the school route.
Yeah.
So they kind of want to limit you and say that you are in school. So instead of doing full time, is 40 hours. So instead of doing 40 hours, you are divided into two. You can only do 20 hours a week.
Mm,
So that is like part time rules. I think recently it was moved to 24 hours. So at
Oh,
least they've added 4 hours. They've added 4 hours to it.
hmm. And
So
with
yeah.
with the 20 hours, would you say, for your experience on grounds, would you say it's enough to get you the money to pay your fees, provided maybe you don't have anybody else supporting your school fees and your survival there in Canada?
20 hours, you can't use to pay fees. So 20 hours, you're paying your fees. So
Wow,
and I can't me, my 20 hours part time was my food. Oh. So if you
wow,
are coming and you think you are coming to hustle and then pay your fees, no, and
wow.
the no cry back. Here, the minimum wages, if I'm not mistaken,
That means if you don't have
is
money,
$14.
if you don't
It's
have
like 15.
money,
It's $15.
if you don't have
Yeah, if
money,
you don't
don't
have money,
even
so
think of coming
yes,
to work and pay because
yes, you might end up dropping out. Yeah, you might end up dropping out because like, if you are paying 30,000 a year, 30,000 a year for your school fees. If you ever say wait to your half, you come to Canada, cut 15,000. Eh? Minimum wage, or much $15. But the
okay,
ever say a juma way, let's say you are taking $16 an hour
okay.
and you are working 20 hours a week.
Mm-hmm.
So 16 times 5. I don't have my phone here. 16 times 5, that would be like, please help me do the math. Andrew baby, yeah,
80
like
something, 84, so 86. Sorry.
84, and you times it by 4 weeks, which is in the month. So you're not in the month. And there are 4 semesters in the month. It means that you have 4 months to generate your semester fees.
Wow.
So if you are coming to work here, Charlie, if you are coming to Canada to work, I would say that Charlie, if you don't have the means and if you think that you don't have anyone that can help you, try the means of work permit. I don't know about the work permit and it's hard to get, but or try the express entry.
Okay.
That one, express entry, and also society say lottery, what they will create the credentials, what to put, and then they'll kind of like they'll randomly pick.
Okay.
So express entry or work permit. If you know, say you don't have anyone that can support you, I know dear. But if you walk up on one side of the school, be really say king. There is no one to help you. You'll be frustrated.
Wow.
Because one, if you work more hours than you're supposed to work, these people they know. You have send numbers. I'm say yes, they know your insurance number because every time you're going to work, they'll ask you for all those things.
Okay.
And all your records are on that number.
Okay.
When you're registering when you're opening a bank account, you use that number to open. So if they open your number, these government people they know. And with the amount of money you are receiving as salary, they can tell because they just have to divide it by the number of months or the number of weeks.
The kind of work you are doing, it pays you enough per hour. So maybe like this, your work you are doing, it's paying like 30 Canadian dollars per hour. And someone
but the thing is,
they cannot really compare or use that to make that math. Or
so that one. When you are coming here, let your expectation be
low.
Fine. You can have $30 per hour. You can have it. I'm not saying you can have it too. You can have it, but it's hard to get it. But you let's say you have $30,
Okay.
Times the $30 by 20 hours. You not get on here. But if you were working more hours, the money would have been more. But because of the hours limitation, if you and don't forget you have bills to pay. It's not just the school fees.
Yeah.
Your rent.
Me,
I'm paying. So I live in a 2-bedroom apartment and I'm paying 1,800. This is even the cheapest.
Wow, that's
like
crazy.
if I decide to move out to another place, I'm going to pay nothing less than 2,000.
Wow.
For electricity, I'm paying like 120 a month. So if you have a roommate, you'll be dividing it. But if you want to live alone, just know that all these bills I'm saying is for you.
Wow.
It's for you alone. So you have bills to pay. You have telephone bills to pay. You have food to eat.
You have school fees. You have insurance.
Exactly. You have school fees and things. Like it's not easy. So if you are coming with the student route,
you decide to, although you came with the educational route, and then you see things are not really balancing for you, and you drop out. So what happens then? What way out for a person like that? The person will have to seek for work permits or maintain their 20 hours thing for a while.
I
until.
would say if you drop out, the best thing is that since you still have your study permit and it hasn't changed,
Mhm.
the best thing to do is maybe enroll in a training course, like a skills training something.
Okay.
That maybe through the skills training, you can get a certificate or something to work.
Okay.
That's the
And
solution.
once you do that, you
Like,
once you get the certificate, you can work the full time hour.
yeah, I mean, this place, one thing is that this place, they need like skills, and those who are good with skills, like
Okay.
plumbers, mechanics, like those kind of handy, I don't know how to do handcrafts, yes.
Yeah.
Those who are good with
I was
handcrafts.
about to
So
say hand
plumbing,
job.
so carpenter, like those kind of
Okay.
skills, they need it. So if you enroll yourself in like a short training like that, and then
Mm,
you train yourself and you have the certification, and then you go to IRCT and you tell them that, oh, you have trained yourself maybe to be an electrician. It
okay.
is something that they need here. So you might use that route to get a work permit and then you can start working.
So it means that the kind of skills and job that we frown upon or we don't really take here
Uh-huh.
in Ghana, no, it's very
They are the rich ones here. Oh. I'm
wow.
telling you, they are the rich ones here. Those mitwitwi toilet plumbers, when electricians,
They are the ones cashing out.
what again? Construction work. Hey, they are the ones that have money because for them they are taking one person can take like 35 an hour or
Wow.
40 an hour. It depends. Yeah.
Wow.
And if the person comes to your house, and the thing is that you have many clients.
Mhm.
So if you are taking let's say $40 an hour, and then someone tells you, oh, come and fix their toilet. You go, you fix it, maybe you spend like 2 hours. Don't forget, you have another client. You have
Yeah.
another client, maybe on that day. You can do like three clients in a day.
Wow.
And that one says it comes with tips because you are dealing directly with clients. So they can give you tips. And all. So those people, they have money. Oh. Especially construction
Wait,
workers.
so this is for the men. But how about the women? You know the skills. You guys also have some skills: the hairdressing, the makeup,
Yes.
all those.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yep.
skills?
Hairdressing, makeup, even photography.
Really?
There's money. Yes.
I
There's
mean,
money in
photography
photography
is
as
easy. You
well.
can also venture into that, or you don't. It's
Yes,
not
you
a
can.
passion.
Just go for events. When you go for any event, put your camera, on your
On
neck
your neck.
and try taking some pictures. Talk to organizers. Like they do a lot of seminars here, a lot of seminars, workshop and all that. Go
Okay.
for some, always go with your camera. Do like you are taking picture and all that
Okay.
and show your work. People will start calling you for events. And then you
Okay.
just quote a price for them and they'll pay you. Yeah.
Okay.
So that is
And
how
is your
like it
school
goes.
closer to where you stay?
So my first 2 semesters, it was active classes. So my program is very flexible. To be honest, my program is good. I will not complain about my program. Other
Okay.
programs suffered more than me. To be honest, my program was chill, but I didn't take it easy.
Hmm.
My program, the first semester and the second semester, we have active classes, and then the
Okay.
next year, first semester and second semester, we are doing internships.
Oh wow.
So for the first and second semester, I was in the school residence. I think I told you. I
Yeah.
was in the school residence. So when I finished the first year, I was like, oh, I'm done with active classes, so I don't really need to stay in the residence. So
Hmm.
then I look for an apartment with my friend,
Okay.
and like an apartment outside the residence. Right
Okay.
now, I'm a bit far from campus. I'm
Okay.
like 15 minutes drive away from
Well, that's
campus.
that's
And
that's okay.
yeah, that's drive. But with the bus, I'm like 1 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes away
Oh
because the
really?
bus, the bus
They
delays.
will
So
make
the
a lot
bus,
of stops along the way
a
and all
lot of stops, a lot of rounds, because like
around.
they have to drop people and they have like the stops that they go to. So you go round and round and round before you get to where you're going
Hmm.
to.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I see. What are some of the you've met different people from different countries, and even Canada is a different culture altogether in terms of food, people, and all that.
Mm,
What are some of the,
yeah.
um, let me say, culture shocks that you've observed so
Mm.
far in Canada?
So one thing I'll say, the very first thing is these people, they are very individualistic. In
Oh,
Ghana,
okay.
we are very collective, but these people, they are individualists. Like, you don't talk to people, you don't even greet anybody. Everybody is in their lane.
Hmm.
Um, it's not like Ghana and Ankasa. Sometimes we overdo it. Like, even if I remember my tie was flat and I was driving to the organizer. Charlie, the number of people that told me that my tire was flat from from my location, I'm like, I'm driving to
I'm
the
driving.
organizer. Allow me.
But in
Ghana,
Canada,
they don't
nobody
mind
will
their
mind you.
business. Ah, you can be walking in the streets with your head off. No one really cares. You can
Wow.
walk in the street naked. The only thing they will do is they will call the police. Someone is walking around. They will call the police to come and help you.
Wow.
So that's one cultural shock here. And then the food is no. The food is, yeah, their food is no. They have some
I'm
restaurants that
already
they have.
in Rihanna. Us. And
What's
then
that?
that's a
Abrofono.
perfect.
Almost
Say
spicy or
you
maybe I don't know.
people when you are in Ghana, you say you are doing weight gain and weight loss. You are on diet and all
Oh,
that, so you end up
I don't
eating
know. I
salad
don't
and
know.
all
We
that.
had the food around us, so
Could do na say
uh-huh.
one more yeah. I had na did yeah.
I don't know a different because I don't know. We had the food around us. Like if you want to do a cheat day, you just go out and go and buy yourself some banku or some kenke, or you go to Chomba, you go and do yourself cheat day. These people, everything is like it's not spice. They don't really spice their food that much.
Okay.
People how very no. They had a salt and pepper, salt and pepper,
Yeah.
salt and pepper. So, but every yeah, there. If you go to like good restaurants, you get good food. But okay, you might also program events now. The when you have to make and so I'm best serving idea actually. And said I'm going sir. And the funny thing is, over Charlie, your cravings are heightened. Like if you come to another country, your cravings are heightened. Like what's the
So I also said
phone and mutu, hey, o so da. I just say check kitchen. It's me hey. Tuesday na me kabi. Tuesday me kamiti weka.
Oh, you know how to cook the green thing and the stew.
Me ni na no kwa me post to me status e bia we hu. Tuesday na ye kabi because o kondra bra, I was so check kitchen now ye. Why over kitchen. Yeah, Ghana restaurants were but personally me said I'm John the Grace.
Okay.
It's mostly I cook. No kondra me.
Okay.
Then the 80 man no and you will YouTube and will be then
how to cook then now they'll call anyone.
Now why you Charlie?
Oh, I see. But what?
Yeah.
So if apart from the food, what else makes you miss Ghana? Or do you miss Ghana?
Apart from the food,
yeah.
I miss Ghana. I miss the chaos. To be honest, I miss the chaos. Like this place is too quiet. Chaos, like the foolishness, the stupidity,
Oh, but you can catch everything online. Everything that is happening on ground are being posted on.
But I even watch Koji Sheldon almost every day.
Okay.
But it's not.
You miss people being around you. You know the community.
Yeah, and the thing is, back home, I'm just a human being. But here, you are like three things.
You are like what?
You are an immigrant.
Uh-huh.
You are a black person. Uh-huh. You are an African. You have an accent. Uh-huh. Like
you
are so many things
lot.
here. Yes, and you go out and you're not like you don't. It's not your people. It's not your people. It's like everybody has a different culture. Like this place is very integrated. Indians are here, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nigeria, like different countries are here. Mm-hmm. So everybody is coming with their different cultures. So every time you are dealing with people, especially people that are not from your country, you have to be
yeah.
Express yourself because like you, as you are normally talking, somebody will take it as an offense, and then they will not tell you. For some cultures, they don't like confrontation. So if you do something to them, they will not confront you. Then they'll keep it in themselves. So it's not easy, but you will definitely miss Ghana. You can do your more hey, maybe I will not miss Ghana. Hey, you miss Ghana.
We're
The
Ghana.
moment
I
you
said
miss
Ghana
Ghana, like
for homo share than doses, Anna. Or you don't know more of them. But
also like we have a group chat.
okay,
Also.
but I quite
But the thing is,
uh-huh.
me share that for my homeboy baby, so it's me baby, kakra.
Okay,
And
you
the
are in your
reason
one
is,
corner.
I'm in my one corner, and also I've told myself that I want to mingle with other cultures.
Okay,
So I have a lot of international friends.
okay,
Like, I mean, I have Ghanaian friends when I come to Ghana.
okay.
Right? I'm in another country, so I want to mingle with other people. I'm not saying it's when they Ghana ni Adam for you. Not saying my roommates are Ghana, but just saying, and also go or bar, teaching China. If I say Nigerian, I have to be friends with Nigerian people, or I have to be friends with Ghana. No, I don't limit myself in that way. I am very open. So I
Okay,
have a Mexican friend, I have a Peruvian friend,
okay,
I have a friend from the Philippines, I have Nigerian friends,
okay.
I have Indian friends, like I have Bangladeshi friends.
I
So
see. So
like,
I'm all
and they are
all
my
these
friends.
people.
We go out,
Uh-huh,
we eat, we go out. It's not like I'm just mentioning random. Like they are my friends that
uh-huh.
me and my birthday, I invited them to my birthday celebration.
Okay,
Like those are my friends. So
okay.
that's
Among
it.
all these international friends that you mentioned, who are your favorites? Like which country is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite country. I think it
Oh,
boils
you
down to
have
the individual.
because the culture
I don't
they are different. They are different now. So you know that oh, this kind of these people, I like how they do their things. And I want to if I'm choosing one, this is what I'll go with. I know you have.
no. I don't. I'm not drawn to no.
Okay.
No, it's not about the country. It's about the personality. If I like your personality, like that is it.
Okay. So
It's about because
their
the
country
thing
doesn't
is
have an influence on how they behave.
no, it does have an influence. But the thing is, see, there are some Indians I don't like. There are Indians I like. There are
Okay.
some Mexicans I don't like. There are some Mexicans I like.
Okay.
So that is it. Like I can't really. That's what I'm saying. It boils down to the individual.
Okay.
I don't really have a favorite. I would say my favorite is Ghana because in Ghana, like it's easier. Like
There's
for
a lot
someone who is from
in
Ghana, it's
common.
easy
Yeah.
to bond with the person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
But apart from that,
So,
other nationalities, you get to know more about where they come from, their culture. Because every time you have something new to talk about, and you have to learn more about each other. But Ghanaian, they're
yeah.
Chale,
So you know they say that over there in abroad there's a lot of opportunities in terms of greener pastures. When you went, is it what it is in terms of opportunities?
Yes, there are a lot of opportunities. Yes, and baby, I'm want to say where I am is the Atlantic ecosystem.
Okay,
So here, a lot of startups are here,
okay,
and one thing that is here that helps is that they have a lot of incubators. When we talk about incubators, I'm talking about startup incubators. Startup
okay,
incubators are organizations that support startups.
okay,
So support with financial, support with skills development, support with whatever.
okay,
There are a lot of incubators here and they promote a lot of entrepreneurship.
okay,
And this was a place that I came to learn something about venture capital. Ghana, we don't have that.
okay.
Venture capital is a funding from investors. I don't know if you've watched
And
this.
we have venture capitalists, but it's just for a few people. If they don't know you, it will be hard for you to get
Exactly,
access.
exactly. Like venture capital here is big. Just go for competition. If an
Okay,
investor is interested in you, they will invest. You do
okay,
the calculations. You give them value. They will give you valuations. You
okay,
give them a part of your company, like
okay.
twenty
Equity.
percent or 15%
Yeah.
equity. Like it's good. Like you can raise up to like $500,000. Like it
Okay,
depends on what you are doing and what
okay,
you have like you've done with the company and how serious you are. And
okay,
they do a lot of programs, entrepreneurship programs and all that. So this place is a very good system for you to like start a business. Like, if you have an idea, if
mm,
you have an idea, you have somewhere to go. You can go for pitch competitions,
okay,
win some free money.
okay,
You build on what you have. If you feel that okay, now you're ready to meet investors, they are there.
Yeah.
Like, if you are enrolled in an incubator, like if you put yourself in an organization that will help you, they will
Okay.
connect you to all the things that you need. So that's one thing here that I really like. If you want
Wow.
to
So
start your own business and
even
you are
so,
serious,
if that is the case, then even the course that you are doing is enough to set you up to start something on your own.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Because in the course we did a lot of entrepreneurship concepts, like how to calculate venture capital, like
Mm,
what it means, what is venture capital, how to build your business, how to maintain, how
okay.
to even maintain your employees. Like we learned a lot of things on entrepreneurship and how to use
Okay.
technology to boost your entrepreneurship, because today, because of AI, a lot of things are easy to do. Like
Okay.
if you want to design a website, an AI can generate a website for you. At first you go and look for someone to do a website for you, but now because of AI and things, even if you need to write something, go to ChatGPT. Like AI is making life easy. So like all those things, we learned it. So yeah, it's
Okay.
a good foundation. Yeah.
So that means if that is the case regarding opportunities, everything that has advantage has disadvantage. What are some of the challenges that you have also identified over there in the Canadian system?
Like I think I've already mentioned the job. Looking for a corporate role,
Okay.
full-time role is very difficult.
Mm,
Um, it's just difficult because like right now the competition is a lot, and
okay.
one, you're also an immigrant, and sometimes people may skip your CV just because of your name. If you
Wow.
put if you put a white sounding name on your CV, it might be looked at.
Okay.
But if you use your real name, they'll see they might like they. It's hard because there may be a lot of reasons why you're not even getting the job. Another challenge is also the weather. The province I'm in is actually better because of the Atlantic Ocean. So we are close to
Okay.
that Atlantic Ocean. So they say because of that, it kind of regulates the weather in a good way. It's still cold,
You are closer to the
but
Atlantic
like
Ocean.
yeah, we are closer. We are at the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay. But I've never seen pictures of
Yeah.
you maybe at the beach or something.
I took videos of, so on my birthday I kind of took videos of cruising on the ocean.
Oh, I
It
didn't
was
see.
like a short
You didn't
cruise.
post it on Instagram.
I posted
Yeah.
it. I posted it. I
But it's
posted
not
it.
there.
It's, don't hair. Anyway, let me brush that off. Anyway, let me brush that off. So yeah, the weather is cold, but in other provinces it's colder.
Okay.
It's colder. Like I think since I came there, the highest I've gone is probably like negative 15 or 18. I don't remember. But
Wow.
other provinces,
Yeah, way
negative
more.
40 you'll be seeing,
Darling.
negative 30 you'll be seeing.
That's
But
crazy.
here, the weather is relatively good. It's not easy, but it's good. And
Mm.
then another challenge is the language.
Why
Language is another
they don't
challenge.
speak English?
They speak English,
Uh-huh.
but the thing is, it's kind of like the way you speak with your friends. When there's a new friend in the midst, they will not understand the jargons.
Okay. So you have to
Uh-huh.
do what?
You can speak the English, but the thing is, when you speak in your accent, it's hard for them to hear. So you
Okay.
have to shribo small. Like your pitch
So
has to go.
that's why you guys end up being or speaking Lafa all the time.
Exactly. Because the thing is, when you speak, see the way I'm speaking like this, like this.
Uh-huh.
You say pardon, and you have to.
Oh,
I said that, and I say, then they now get it.
but some Canadians,
So,
they're Americans. Crazy. Chale,
mm,
the accent
mm.
is crazy. But
It's like their ears filter out accents. That's what I don't like. It's like
yeah.
their ears will, if they hear that you have a heavy accent, their ears decides not to hear it. But you're speaking normal, but they will not hear. It's the Nigerians that are even suffering more, because I think the Nigerian accent is harder for them.
Yeah, it's
And the
very
funny
hard.
thing is, Nigerians laugh at our accent. Like they'll be like,
Sure.
"Oh, Ghanaians will say this,"
Look
but
at them.
the truth is that my friends, they tell me that they hear the Ghanaians more than they always complain about the Nigerian accent. They're like, they can't hear the Nigerians,
Yeah.
but they can hear Ghanaians, and they don't know why. I'm like, Please go and tell them. Oh, in Africa, they are laughing at us that
Yes,
our
in their
accent is
minds,
bad.
they are better than us. They speak better English than us. But they are lying to them. They are tickling themselves. I see, Charlie. We are wrapping up. So for a first timer looking to enter into Canada and all that, what would you say will be your do's and don'ts advice that you give to that first timer?
Oh, a first timer, I would say come with an open mind.
Okay.
When you are coming through the school route, make sure you are friends with all your classmates, because those are the best connections you ever have in Canada. Those are the people you've done assignments with, team group works with, you've done projects with, so they know you. Because these people, they regard referral.
Yeah.
They like referrals. Someone has referred me before. And then, see, that company, I've applied for like, I don't know how many times. My classmate referred me. The next day, they sent me an email for an interview.
Wow.
That's the power of referral.
Crazy, man.
So your classmates are your best connections, because they are the ones that can vouch for you. You may go to events and introduce yourself and blah 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 and tell them, oh, I need a job. So the thing is, those people that you've met at the event, they just met you one time or two times, or they just meet you randomly when they go for an event. But the thing is, they don't know if they can truly vouch for you, because when they are referring you, it's like me, if I refer you at my company, right? It means that I know you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I know Patrick can do the job, so I'm referring this person. So for someone to do that for you, they should know you in a certain way. And you're going to be in class with your classmates for some time. That is the time for you to build connections with them. That's the time for you to like when you are doing something, do it in such a way that you are doing it in such a way that it's impressive. Like, do your work. Don't go and sit at the back of the class, and when they close, you just take your bag and go. No, have conversations. If you can contribute, raise your hand, contribute. Like, when you contribute, someone will hear you, and the person will come to you at the end of the class and say, that question you asked, it was really a good question. And then it starts from there. You build friendships. So don't take lightly your classmates. They are your best connections. And then the second thing I would tell them is that let your expectations be neutral.
Okay.
Don't be daydreaming too much. Because it's not and the form and kaya fa pepa and na forms are and fine, it's good that you are coming. This is a new environment for you to explore in. It comes with challenges.
Yeah.
I know people do your best. Make sure you ask questions. If you don't know, ask questions. Do research. Before you come, do research, like the town you are going to. For social media, do research. Like, search some things and kind of like get to know something before you come. And then when you are coming, please, you can carry whatever you feel like you crave for. You can carry some food items. I think the only thing that you cannot bring is meat. But when you're more money kakra, kobi kakra.
Also, you cannot bring what? Meat.
Meat. Yeah, meat.
Kako your fish.
Kako your fish.
Why is
you don't know? Kako is fish.
Why is meat not allowed?
So they feel meat. Is it that it will contaminate the environment? Or they have their reasons.
Own reasons.
But it's not allowed. It's not allowed. So meat for meeting, they are beef in this, and they won't mean but they'll be media by the now swaba.
Okay.
Me extra luggage. Me swap 2 bags of food and then 1 bag of mentari, which was a bad thing. It's a bad thing.
Oh, why?
It's a bad thing.
It's not bad.
The reason is maybe I still had to buy clothes because I came with a lot of clothes that cover me up and forgot about the clothes that make me double life, like summertime. But at that time, I was all life. Because if I say, "What shall nice dress there?" So be she coat go so.
Yeah.
Baby, I will call Drew. I'll be roll coat. No, Obi what? Exactly. It's all about attire. Pack like those. Don't pack only things that will like. I said, Bema will feel warm. Maybe that was a mistake I did. Let me so I want because Udru them cry heaters so it's so warm. Like you can't be wearing coats inside your house or. Yeah, I invite you for an event. When you are about to obey what you say, would do however roll with the jacket not to hold. It will be a fashion, maybe like 3 bags of clothes, like me,
and so you chose food over clothes.
I chose food over clothes. So balance it out. If I were you, balance it out because maybe one bag food, 2 bags clothes.
Oh, okay.
In Tarana Swabi bra. Me buy me toy na this kana shit.
I see. How dear? Because sometimes when you get to the border, you see what's that smell?
Shit.
Another you package it well.
Package it well. Okay. Rubber beer for
That's right.
Now, you may say wrap with brown paper.
Okay.
Then the share will be maybe I'm teaching you rubber, maybe 3 rubbers.
Okay.
Now, I say share ziplock. Now, I say wrap because of the smell. Because of the smell. So, I wrap it will be. Maybe walk I'm sorry share container. But you label it. Make sure you label it just in case. Means we trented fish. I'm trouble.
Okay.
Anyway, I know trouble. In case it's almost your bag, but my mind have me bag.
Okay.
I was good because I declared everything. Make sure you declare when you go to the airport. Declare. What call the clearance? I think you pay like 100 cedis or something. It's not expensive. What call? And I thought about counter. Now I can say, oh, we be sell then now I can. Now I by church. Now I see receipt amount, and I think they put it in the system. Say, acquire your bill. So when you declare it's now over. When you say, oh, wait, but some of the form system, they are okay. They only stop you when they see something that is like they don't know about. Because when declare, but who declare? Me bag, mama, because the rapper, me this are rubber, no, a rapper bag.
Okay.
A bag also, the bag was intact, so they are until the
and the food was able to sustain you for a while.
A bit the whole commit me up tamablo.
A bit that so.
I don't swear. Well, money is chef freezer. Spices is shisha. And the spices the same say local spices. And say could be chef freezer. We be a show.
Wow.
And madam for so bagana. If you had my money be.
Okay.
So bagana kojo. Bagana make so on to be account. Until be a son. And they use so I replace. Share.
Okay.
Then you bring your home.
It's been great conversating with you. So final words. What will be your final words as we wrap up?
Oh, my final words is in life, happy yourself. Like no matter
what do you do to entertain yourself over there? Which movies are now called functions?
My friends, I go out. And the social media, TikTok, they basically be asked 3D, YouTube, and challenge the obey like. And I'm young as a natural, you know, maybe you'll be a manager. They will mess the crowd, best like. Men must stress, you know. Men must stress, then count shit. Oh, just be happy. Call your family. That's one challenge. Your family, you miss them. Call them, laugh. Make sure that you don't lose touch with your family. That's like one thing. Make yourself happy. Say, and the what you fear now. If you have to, we near her, we miss her. I would be PA for Coachella. So, quote, Nancy Abontian. When Nancy Abontian. Sabe who will be a Kakra. Now what's Reno? Who will be a baby? I know what's Reno. When I call baby, would you with the headset shower soon? Would you Ghana? Maybe the Ghana, I'm the gym anywhere home. Because I'm Neobia. I like high life a lot, like the old high
Yeah.
life.
High
Me
life
too,
and
I'm
hip
a
hop.
kaifie. Hip hop no, me tia me kaifie.
Okay.
But high life no, me tia me kaifie. Cause my
Okay.
mom likes high life. Me boy,
Now
it
I'm
gives me
kind
this
Sembi.
nostalgic, this nostalgic feeling. And yeah, send you oh, the cancer. And my main kind send ya, and my make kaifie. Yeah, the cancer, and I make kind send you.
Yeah. No, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie,
Uh,
that's it. Thank you very
Yeah, and
much
that's it.
for.
And I wish you all the best.
Yes.
Eh?
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
wish you
Thank
all the best. This is a good it's a good initiative for
you. Yeah.
this channel that you are asking like people's opinions and
Experiences.
the experiences, what they've been through, so that someone who is in Ghana can watch,
Yeah.
or wherever the person is who is thinking of traveling abroad can watch and see that Charlie, if you are doing well,
Mm-hmm.
if you are doing well,
Mm-hmm.
wonim sɛ akatua a wɔregye ebi te Ghana ɔgye bɛyɛ ɛfa sɛ $4,000 ɔsi me ba ɛyi
Obey them
aburukyiri
Abuchi.
wobɛyɛ
Because
dɛn
you're already
wobɛyɛ
okay.
dɛn
You are taking the dollars here in
wobɛyɛ
Ghana.
dɛn
Yeah,
wobɛyɛ
don't
dɛn.
come. Don't come.
Like I said, my situation got me here.
Mm-hmm.
So fine, it's good. We go to Yaba Beye education. Yeah, everybody has their own reason. But
Yeah.
if you are in a position where you feel so you're okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you don't really need abuchiri.
Okay.
The flex is in you are so you have so much comfortability. So with me be sra now. That's the flex zone. See, yeah, you have no. The flex they say you also be a sra no ko. And the flex zone.
Ah.
And the flex. And the flex zone. Because why you're here to the point to say you are comfortable in your own country, you don't have to come out of your comfort zone. You are in your comfort zone. Only come out from your comfort zone for vacation. Now it's go back to your comfort. And the flex no.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no. This is not a comfort zone. This is, as I said, we are every day we wake up, we feel like we are a fish out of the sea. And we have to hustle and get something.
Yeah.
And to Ghana, now you have the flexibility to say, "Obey me to quite." But me can't say going to here to quite go show when you go to other countries and all that. But any chin I say, I was all about you obey me have a shark, obey me have a shark, and enjoy your life. That's the flex. That's the flex.
Okay.
So Charlie,
This
was nice.
Yeah. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. My greetings to everyone over there as well. Yeah, final shout out. Yeah, give your shout out. You have to give any people, any person give shout outs to.
Oh, shout out to my mom, my dad, shout out to my brother, my 2 sisters, and my 3 sisters.
Okay.
My sister Abna, Obia, and sister Pia. And shout outs to my friends, my roommate here. Her name is Daniela. Shout out to her. And then my friend also came to visit.
Okay.
And permanent. She came to. Oh no, on the flex though. She also came to visit.
Wow.
On no Air flex though. She came to visit. So also shout out to permanent.
Yeah, say hi to her for me.
And shout out to you, Patrick.
Oh, I'm here. and all you bus students, old students.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And UPSA old students.
Yeah. Ibas.
Yes.
Charlie, all the best, Amma. Let me leave you here.
Thank you.
Peace
all right,
out.
Sure. Thank you so much. All right, peace.
Bye.
Bye.